Well, hello there and welcome to NovellaSims. I'm Novi and today you are watching the Pearson Legacy University. If you are joining me for the very first time, I would like to wish you a very warm welcome to my little corner of YouTube where I share my obsession with The Sims. And in this case, it's The Sims 3. So I hope that you'll enjoy this content enough to hit the subscribe button and join the Novella family. The Pearson Legacy is actually a LEPacy. And just in case you're not sure what a LEPacy is a legacy series where you focus on an expansion pack for each generation. Typically, you would go in the order of release, so base game, world adventures, ambitions, etc. But in this particular series, you guys, the viewers, get to vote on what expansion pack you would like to see next in this series. And University was the expansion pack that was the most requested, so we are kicking things off. If you haven't seen Generation 1, I will go ahead and link it up above and in the description below, but you can still join our journey from here. In Generation 1, we focused on Angela Pearson, who settled in Sunset Valley, and we focused on completing her lifetime wish, Jack of all trades, along with a few other goals that I set for Generation 1. Angela ended up marrying Christopher Steele. Yep, that Christopher Steele, base game Sunset Valley dude. And with Christopher, we really just focused on his passion for fishing. Christopher owned his own business and sold his own produce in the beach in Sunset Valley. And Angela and Christopher on the whole had a pretty solid marriage. It was pretty unproblematic. They have two children who are actually twins, Blake and Brienne, and they are who we will be focusing on in this generation. So introducing Blake Pearson Steele. Blake inherited the friendly trait from his father, the athletic trait from his mother, and was pretty much a child genius. He loves the outdoors and has now become quite irresistible. And irresistible is one of 3 new traits that came with University. And I thought I would give this to him because Blake really hasn't had that much luck with the ladies. Ava Andrews was his main potential love interest, and unfortunately things didn't go very well with her. So we'll see if Blake maybe tries to repair things with her, or if he'll find somebody new in University. Blake's favourite colour is yellow, his favourite food is mac and cheese, and he loves classical music. He's a boy with class. Blake's lifetime wish is to be the perfect student and get a perfect GPA. I know, judging by the lifetime happiness points, that this is meant to be one of the easier lifetime wishes, but if you've watched my Sims 2 current household, you'll know that it's so easy to miss the 4.0 by 1 mark, because that's exactly what happened in The Sims 2. So I'm hoping to redeem myself in The Sims 3 by completing this lifetime wish, but I will make sure that there are actually extra goals for Blake to complete. In regards to his skills, Blake is a level 2 in athletic, level 1 in fishing, level 3 in logic, and level 1 in writing. So I'm really hoping that those skills will point to a good degree for him to complete. So moving on to Brienne, who is Blake's younger sister by 2 minutes and 37 seconds, just in case you are wondering. So Brienne was definitely clumsy from birth and a virtuoso, even though we haven't really had the opportunity to explore her musical side. She was charismatic as a child growing up, and she's recently inherited the daredevil trait from her father. She actually didn't inherit any traits from her mother. I think her and her mother didn't always have the easiest relationship, so she hasn't taken anything from her. And Brienne has recently become avant-garde. This is another new trait that came from University. Growing up, actually, Brienne used to be easily impressed, but easily impressed conflicts with avant-garde, so I had to go ahead and change that. I hope you guys don't mind. For story's sake, we could just say that Brienne really has been researching different art styles. Brienne has always been the alternative girl. Whatever the trend is, she literally wants to do the polar opposite. And so that's where this avant-garde trait has come from. Brienne's also the type of girl who doesn't shy away from controversy, especially when it comes to her romantic interests. For some reason, Brienne always gravitated to older guys who were like in college or just finishing college. And one of these guys was Taylor Keating, who she actually shared her very first kiss with. So similar to Blake and Ava, I'm not sure what the future holds for Brienne and Taylor, but we will see. Taylor has actually recently started seeing BB Hart. He knows that Brienne is going to uni, and he's just convinced himself that she's going to find somebody else there. So he's decided to move on with something else, but I have a feeling that if Brienne wants Taylor back, she is taking him back. So lastly about Brienne, her favourite colour is blue, her favourite food is grilled cheese, and she does love a little bit of pop music. It's her guilty pleasure. In regards to her skills, Brienne is a level 3 in painting and a level 1 in writing, so she hasn't got as many skills as her brother, but she's got her own thing. Brienne's lifetime wish is actually to be street credible. So again, that's another lifetime wish that came from university and one that I'm definitely excited to explore. So the great thing about doing university next, and I think really about having twins, is that we haven't chosen an heir for this legacy yet. So we get to experience university with both Blake and Brienne, but halfway through the series, I will be letting you guys decide basically who we get a chance to focus on and concentrate on the most. So just a heads up on that. So full disclosure guys, I have a confession. I have never played university before. This is my very first time. So I am super excited for this series. I have watched a few LPs, so I feel like I know what to do, but you know when you're actually doing it yourself, it's completely different. So yeah, I'm very excited. So the last major update guys is that the family has moved from Sunset Valley to Lucky Palms. I thought as it's a new generation, I definitely want to explore a new world with each generation. I know that we will obviously be spending more time in the university world, but I thought when Blake and Brienne actually come back from the summer, I do want them to spend some time in Lucky Palms, explore Lucky Palms a little bit before they go back, just to break up the routine of university, because I think sometimes it can be a little bit monotonous. So I think that'll just add a new layer to it. This right here is a view of their brand new home and I'm super proud of it. I actually built this myself. I wanted to make it look like it was in keeping with Lucky Palms. It is completely base game compatible. It's just the big trees are from Lucky Palms and those flowers are from Sunlit Tides. But other than that, the whole thing is just base game. And I wanted to make it really generic. You know, when you move to a new house, like it's not made for you, you have to put your own stamp on it. So everything is very plain, but I'm hoping over time it will change. Also, when I was building the house, I had to keep it under 60k because that's the complete net worth of the family. So I couldn't go crazy, but I was really glad with how it turned out in the end. That's also one of the reasons I decided not to record the build, because you guys would be looking at it and thinking, gosh, this is kind of basic, but we were on a budget. What was I supposed to do? So at the moment, the family is all sitting around waiting for the university mascot to come. So we can basically complete our aptitude test. It's kind of like waiting for your acceptance letter to come from university. As you can see, the family currently has no money. If you remember from Generation 1, we were supposed to max out one of our skills as one of our goals. We weren't aiming to complete the athletic skill, but unfortunately we didn't quite get there. So I thought as punishment, I'm deleting every single penny that they had in their household. And we are basically starting from zero. So when the kids need to go to university, we will need to take out a loan basically to be able to afford it. I have got new goals for Blake and Brienne, or whoever we choose as the heir, to complete, and I will go over those goals later. And it looks like the university mascot is here. So where are you? Here you come, strolling into our house. Why do they have that stride of pride walk? It always makes me laugh. And are you okay, you are a jock. Are mascots always jocks? I feel like they are, but we'll see. What's up with you? Ooh, okay, a little glitch right there, but at least the university welcome kit has been put in our family inventory, so I'll just go and get that out now. Okay, so I've brought the university kit inside and I've just seen that you can actually summon the mascot. So I'm going to see if we can get them to come back over to our house. We'll summon the mascot and then I will get Blake to take his aptitude test. Brienne will take her test. And I think it'd be really funny to see actually what degree Angela and Christopher could get. So I'm going to get them to take the aptitude test as well. Maybe, you know, they might be thinking about going to do their master's or their PhD or something like that. So why not get the whole family to take the aptitude test? Look at these guys. Oh, is that him summoning the mascot? Oh, just disappears. I had no clue it did that. Everybody looks so serious trying to complete this test. Blake, Brienne, how are you guys getting on? I love their facial expressions. Oh wait, the mascot's literally just come through our back door. Okay, so who's this? So this is Christopher's test score. He got 1,142. Okay. And he would actually go into fine arts. Okay. And he would get 18 credits. That's brilliant. So he's already far ahead. So if we were to go to university with Christopher, I think that would be so funny. And Angela, wow. Angela got 2,103. We've always known she's that girl. She's that chick. Like, she always outdoes herself. She's always doing the most. And so really, I shouldn't be surprised by this. But hey, you know, maybe we'll go to university. We'll take Angela to university. She might join her kids for a term. Can you imagine going to university with one of your parents? I actually think that would be so hilarious. You guys let me know in the comments below if you think for one of the terms, not this first term, but we actually drag Angela along with us. That would be so funny. But yeah, what would she do? I want to say like physical education because she's in the military career. I can't believe like she literally maxed some of these things out. 400, 400, 400, 400, literally top scores on everything. That is crazy. Blake and Brienne, you have a lot to live up to. So no, we're not going to enroll you in university, Christopher. Maybe next time. And Brienne, so unfortunately Brienne didn't get a scholarship. She got 957 out of 2,400, so not one of the best scores. Sorry Brienne, but when it comes to fine arts, looks like that is the degree for her, so that's awesome. And it makes sense when you look at her art skill, and so yes, we will definitely be enrolling you into university, Brienne. And here comes the mascot right in our living room. So it looks like Blake has earned a partial scholarship. He will get 1,000 simoleons when we go to university. Thank you so much, Blake. And oh wow, so he gets actually a distinguished degree in physical education. He would get 18 credits. That is crazy. So I'm hoping that won't like minimize our university experience too much by letting him go ahead with that. But I feel like, you know, if you're naturally good at something, definitely pursue it. So I think that's what we'll go ahead and we will do that with Blake. So yes, well, let's go ahead and enroll you in university. Looks like Blake, looks like Christopher and Angela were quite happy with that. Let's see, they got some new moodlets. No, you are not preparing for university, so don't worry about that. Oh, because the mascot is around, has everyone got it? Oh, okay, that's the same moodlet. And Angela got something different. Taking the SUAT was totally worth it for Angela. She scored exceptionally well, and the opportunity to attend university will open many doors. Well, you're not going to university right now. It's for your kids. Did they get that? No, they didn't. Angela's just always doing the most. But since the mascot has come to our house, Kelsey Dorsey is back, and Kelsey is a jock. So I'm going to let Blake go over and actually greet Kelsey first. Can you just ask for mascot training? Oh no, Kelsey didn't like us asking for mascot training. Is it because we're not friends yet? Oh, that is not a good start. I don't know you well enough. Oh, you know what? Don't worry. We'll meet you in university, Kelsey. Thank you so much. So since Blake is the older twin, I will let him go ahead and call up and see if we can enroll in university. Now, like I said, for Generation 2, we will definitely be having goals that I want them to complete. If you want to see the full list of goals, you can go ahead and read the description below. But overall, obviously, we want to complete their lifetime wish. I really want them to reach the top of the social groups. So for Blake, because he's got the easier lifetime wish, I want him to reach the top of the jock and nerd social groups, and Brienne will reach the top of the rebel social group. So the options have come up. So it's Blake and Brienne who will be going into university, and that financial aid, oh wait, nerd-based grant? How? Oh, need-based grant. Wait, so when you don't have money, oh yes, I literally forgot, we have to do the loan. I didn't realize that. So if you are broke, the game will actually give you a need-based grant. Oh, that is actually amazing. And Blake gets a partial scholarship, so he gets 2,000. So is that the normal tuition cost, or is that so we basically need 250 simoleons to go to university. Will it let us accept it? Oh no, not these options. I have not done this right. I don't want to screw up. Okay, so Blake is going to go into physical education and Brienne is going to go into fine arts. I didn't even realize that different courses have different prices. Okay, that's actually really good. I didn't realize that was different. So you guys both have the right thing. Yes, they do. So it's actually going to cost us 650 simoleons to go for 2 terms and get 12 credits. If I just press tick, like what happens? We'll just say, oh, we don't have enough money. Wait, it let us go. Okay, it looks like it sorts it all out. I have no clue what was just happening there. So Brienne earned 100 simoleons, Blake earned 100 simoleons, and I'm guessing the financial aid has really helped out the family. So yeah, now we've got 850 simoleons in our bank account. So we didn't even need to take out the loan. I was ready to take out the loan, but I guess when you're broke enough, you get all the financial help we need. If that was only real life. So this is it for Blake and Brienne. It looks like we are on our way. Does your family come and say bye? I think they were trying to, but they've gone. Sorry, Angela. Sorry, Christopher. It's like, see ya. Oh, kisses goodbye. That is so sweet. They're like, yes, we've got a free house. Okay guys, so we're in the university world and I've checked out a few of the dorms that are available. I've decided to go for Malone Hall just because it's in the center of everything, and to be honest, it's got the best party space in the backyard. I think the other two have parking lots, and so I thought, yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna move into Malone Hall and go ahead and meet our roommates. Okay, so welcome to university. Check out the academics panel to monitor your progress. And now that we've arrived, we obviously need to go ahead and claim our rooms. Oh my gosh, yes. And decorate as we will. We won't decorate just yet because, as you can see, the budget is slightly limited. But the bedrooms that I would like to claim for Blake and Brienne are actually right on the very top floor. This one, I'm just going to switch on the lights quickly. So this room is already set up with the art decorations and art easels, so of course I thought this room is perfect for Brienne. And this room across the hall I thought would be great for Blake. You can see there are some trophies here, so I thought, yeah, it's definitely a jock who lives in this room, not to mention the gym is right next door, so I think that will be perfect for him. Like I said, I wanted this dorm in particular just because it's got a great setup at the back in regards to the bonfire, not to mention the ping pong table as well. So I was like, yeah, they are ready for a party basically on day one. So I've gone ahead and set the bed ownership, so I've set that one to Blake, and I did make a small adjustment to Brienne's, and I gave her one of the Murphy beds. That way she would have a double bed as well, and that ownership is set to her. So I'm definitely excited to go ahead and meet some of our roommates. So it looks like everyone's got their bags, so they're just about to like walk through the door. So it looks like everyone is settling in, and I think we should definitely go ahead and start greeting some of our roommates. So Blake is going to come ahead and greet Tammy Parker. We'll give her a friendly introduction, and I will let Brienne come and greet Asala, I think her name is Asala Koran. Oh, it looks like Derek Khan as well. I'll let Brienne come and greet Derek. It looks like all the rebels seem to be here. And what about you, Tiberius? Tiberius is a nerd, so I think Blake will come over and greet him as well. I really hope that Brienne is seeing a friend in Asala. It would be so cool to have them be rebel best friends. So, ooh, what's happening here? There's a lot of things going on. So I appreciate Sims. Okay, who are you? Number one. And who is this? Okay, Tammy. So both Tammy and that blonde girl think that Blake is hot, and it looks like Derek thinks Brienne is hot. Oh, and this guy, whoever he is. Oh, looks like he's new and he's on his way to university. Okay, don't know how you knew we were hot from across the quad, but whatever. Okay, so since Tammy has a little thing for Blake, I've let him go ahead and ask about her day, ask about what she's studying, her sign, and if she's single. And I wanted to check out some of the new interactions that come with the irresistible thing, and I see that they're actually quite self-centered. There's obviously the wink and blow a kiss, which we can't do. Boast about good looks, which I don't think Blake is the boastful type, but I guess he's kind of proud about how he's grown up, and talk about being irresistible. So I'm going to let him try to boast about good looks and see if that gives us a positive thing. I really doubt it. Boasting is never good. So over here, Brienne is getting to know Derek Khan. She's asking about his day, what he is studying, and just trying to get to know him a little bit. And when it comes to her special interactions, I think I'm going to let her try and infuse about obscure music and see how he feels about that. Oh, he dislikes children. Not a good thing. And is there another thing? Maybe describe a radical idea. We'll see if Derek can relate to any of those. She wants to meet a nerd. Okay, why not? Learn the charisma skill. You probably won't read a book. Oh, maybe you would have. Play the guitar. It's definitely not a good sign that Derek thinks Brienne is being boring right now. Was that just about asking about days? Oh, he's already got a degree in fine arts. Okay, or maybe you're studying fine arts. Okay, whichever one. How does he feel if we infuse about obscure music? And how's it going with Blake and Tammy over here? Tammy will definitely need a makeover if things go well, and so will Derek. Also, Blake has just discovered that Tammy is single. Okay, so that's always a good sign. Maybe she broke up with her high school boyfriend. It's like Derek and Brienne don't really seem to be getting along very well, but we'll give them just a few more interactions to see if anything changes. Okay, so I think these two are the other people who had a crush on Blake and Brienne. So Bernie, I will let Brienne go and chat to Bernie, even though I don't really see Brienne as that type who would be into jocks, but she's not gonna judge you just like that. And I will let Blake also come and say hello to, is this Tamora? Tamora. Brienne also wants to meet a nerd, so I'll definitely make sure she goes and introduces herself to Tiberius. So it looks like Derek definitely responded to our obscure idea. That was the only thing that he really liked in the interactions. Oh, and she gets a new moodlet from that. Shared great idea. Brienne just shared her brilliantly radical idea with the world and blew someone's mind. Okay, so I guess that's why Derek responded so well. And it looks like right now we have to go to the university meet and greet. So these guys have just ran and left me. So Blake and Brienne have just arrived at the student union, and we will definitely obviously go ahead and get us some freebies. So get a poster, a kiki bag, one of those frisbee flying discs, soda, and a candy bar. We are going for everything. Brienne, what do you want to do? Get a free item from the vending machine, sure, but you can get a free item from here for now. Okay, so, the school pride. So you always get this moodlet whenever you're near a mascot. Is this mascot? Oh, this mascot is a nerd. Well, that's not going to stop Blake. So why don't you come and just give yourself a friendly introduction? And Brienne, what are you doing? You are getting a few items, and she had a wish to get a free item from a vending machine. But one of the other options I want to do is actually, oh, yes, let's check our class schedule completely. I have completely forgotten to check that. Okay, so congratulations on your acceptance to Sims University. I think I know roughly what to do in regards to getting a grade. We've got to follow the activities in our academic panel, and our classes begin tomorrow, so that sounds good. And yes, we will be sure to enjoy ourselves at Sims University, so thank you very much. When are Brienne's classes? We'll just take a quick look. So she has, oh, that is so painful, 8 a.m. classes. I really didn't want that, but yeah, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, we've got that. And then I think we've got our lectures on Tuesday at 12, that's not bad. And then our activity on Thursdays at 12, again, not bad. And then Blake, if we quickly check your schedule, you see you've got a much better schedule. Everything's at midday every single day. That's perfect. And what do you want to do? Yep, gain enough influence to join the nerd group for sure. So I can never really remember, well, I don't really know what nerds are actually supposed to do. So, oh my gosh, yes, we now have smartphones. I completely forgot. We've been working with the BlackBerry for all of Gen 1, and now we've actually got actual smartphones, which is awesome. So I know you can go on the smartphones and quickly check the social groups. So I'll see if I can do that quickly. Yep, check social groups. And with Blake, he has to reach the very top of the jock social group and the nerd social group. So who are the best people that you can get in contact with? Billie Jean Sparks, that's number one who you want to get in contact with. And what are nerds supposed to do with nerds? Okay, we're going to ask about degrees, tell stories or jokes, gross videos, play video games, solve equations on the whiteboard, scientific research. Okay, so there are so many things that we can actually do with nerds, and since we've got a nerd in front of us, what we'll do, we'll ask about their degree and show a gross video. Anything else we can do with them? So about roommates. Okay, so those are a few things that I will try and do with this nerd right here. So we're going, yep, we'll ask about degree. What's the difference between a degree and a major? This is a very American thing, so I genuinely don't know, but I'm gonna ask anyway. And we'll ask about your alma mater as well. Why the hell not? And then the funny thing was show a gross video. And then I've forgotten what that last thing was. Yeah, we're going to gossip about roommates, and hopefully all these things will help Blake earn his first thing into the nerd social influence. Even though, yes, on the outside, Blake is a complete jock, he really does have an inner nerd that he tries to hide from people, but he will definitely be fulfilling some of that nerd influence that he wants. Is she? Okay, Patty Hong. Talk to Professor. Is any of your professors here? Or are any of your professors here? Oh, Ray is in the same degree as him. That is awesome. Okay, so none of our professors are actually available. Sorry about that, Brienne. Oh my gosh, he looks very military. Oh, and there's a party. So Ludovico invited Blake to a juice kegger. Brienne's coming. She's not going anywhere without her brother on their first day. So we'll just say I'll be there. Oops, having a clumsy moment. And Brienne wants to also get an item for a vending machine, so I would definitely let her give that a go. Oh, and she wanted to play the guitar as well. I love that there's a guitar up here. So shake the machine, shake the machine, shake the machine, slam, slam. I know you can die from slamming, but hopefully we can't die. It's our first day. And then I'll let her play the guitar. Okay, I've muted the music, but apparently there's good music, so it's nice to know that she's enjoying it. It looks like things are going quite well between Blake and Ray, and Blake has just become a nerd, and it's all about winning via superior knowledge. Awesome. Also, now that he's a nerd, what else can we do? I would like to infuse about comic books, and we'll go ahead and we'll also infuse about gamer skills, even though you haven't gamed in like forever. Oh, they've got like these VR things. I've always wanted one of these, but I could never afford them. You can go ahead and have an action adventure. Why not? Oh, and it looks like Ray is a bookworm. Okay, awesome. So it looks like they're really getting on. I'm really happy for you, Blake. Brienne, how's it going? You're not dead yet, are you? Oh, you got it. You got your item. I totally missed it. Watching her slam to this thing is so hilarious. Did she get a free item? She did. Awesome. Don't die, don't die. Okay, but we didn't get a free item and we didn't die, so that's pretty good. And I will let Brienne just fulfill a wish by playing a guitar. She really didn't get a chance to do it as much as she would have liked as a teenager, but I would definitely like to fulfill that wish for her right now. And because she did so well as a toddler, that's why it's gone straight to level 3 already, so good for her. Oh, I like that. Doom, doom, doom. Sounds really funky and country. I like it. Okay, you still need to meet a nerd, so why don't you go down and greet the person that Blake was talking to, if they are still here. Are they still here? Nope, they are not. Oh, but there's a girl called Manisha Kapoor here, so why don't you just go ahead and give yourself a friendly introduction. She's a level 9 nerd, so she's right on top of that. Oh, wait, what? The entire squad is ready to enter the room to apprehend the criminals. However, everyone is looking to Blake to shout something terrifying into the room first. But what? We'll just say, freeze. I hope that works. I forgot that he's on that adventure thing. I had no idea that that's what you do. Oh, and then he wants to go and play table tennis. Awesome. Right, you fulfilled that wish. Why don't you just go and say hello to Manisha? Are there any rebels that you can meet? Yes, come and say hello to Che Justice. Yep, it makes sense that he's looking for justice when you look at his military outfit, for sure. Very radical. I'm surprised that you really want to get to know the nerd group. You're not really a nerd like that, Brienne. Sure. Oh, okay, some attraction between Che and Brienne. Was not expecting that, but maybe she's just attracted to his rebellious spirit. I think that's what it is. Okay, so I'm just quickly checking out some of the things that Brienne could do to interact with this rebel. We are just gonna do some normal socializing. There is quite a few other things, but not things that we can do right now, like organize a protest or is there a barista here? I'm sure maybe have some coffee increases that, and using herbs as well. I cannot wait to do some herb experimentation with Brienne for sure. So I'll let her just show an internet cats video. Maybe the cats appeal to his rebellious spirit. And I know that if you gossip about roommates as well, that helps increase your influence. I would love for her to get a little bit of influence with the rebel group right now. Oh, okay, and another thing's come up for Blake. There are 3 seconds left on the warhead that's about to explode. Blake has 3 seconds to cut the right wire, save the city, and save the day. Oh my god, is it red or blue? Oh, this reminds me of In the Matrix. It's like, is it the red pill or the red pill or the blue pill? I don't know which one it is. I feel like red is a sign for danger, and I feel like that would be too easy, so we're gonna cut the blue wire. Sorry. Oh, he didn't like that. Why? It's cats. How can you not like cats? Okay, we'll try and interact with him a little bit more and then just see if anything else happens. I'm getting these notifications, but I will... Oh, so it looks like the party is starting, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them attend the party. Oh wow, she is really not getting on with him. All right, you know what? Whatever. We're not... Wait, he doesn't like Tiberius? Tiberius is our roommate. Oh, maybe he just didn't like the fact that we were gossiping about our roommates. Okay, I guess what works for jocks doesn't work for rebels, so my bad. So over here is actually where the party is, at Ludo's place, and it is a swimwear dress code. Brienne's really not too keen on that, but she's figured it's her first day. She's going to go with her brother, so she's not going alone. She's just going to check it out and see how she feels about this all. Has Blake finished his adventure yet? Oh, what's this? Oh, he wants to study. Yeah, we definitely will get on that GPA. Don't worry, Blake. Oh, and yes, we definitely have to do some things with that as well. Oh, I didn't realize that they would take bikes. I thought they were going to get a taxi, but it looks like they are cycling away. And Blake is not too far behind Brienne. I think they've almost reached the destination. Oh, yep, they have. Okay, so Blake and Brienne have just arrived at the venue. I just realized, I think this is the sorority house. I really like what they've done with it. I like the pink light in here. Someone artistic obviously lives in here. Oh, I love that piece of artwork. I can't wait to like actually decorate rooms for Blake and Brienne. I think it'll be so cool. And then what is this? Is this like a secret shed at the back? It is. Oh, it's a little garage with everything in it. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, what is this? A makeout session? Partying, getting juiced, and social awkwardness go hand in hand. Why don't you find another sim and make out with them? Seriously? Oh, Brienne. It's literally like your first day. Oh, it looks like, oh, they've got a basement here. Oh, I like this place. I wish the dorms kind of looked like this. This is awesome. Oh, and I forgot that university actually comes with laundry. We don't have that in our dorms, but that's something I would definitely add. And they've got a little bar. Okay, sorry guys, I've never been here, so I'm literally just like checking it out, and I love their place so much. I know that for our next term, I would really love to actually like renovate and build a dorm for these guys to have their own place in, and I think I'm gonna take this place and use their template because it looks great. Oh, you're tired. You're out in your swim here. I can't believe it's a swimwear party and they don't have a swimming pool. Like, what is that? Why would they do that? What is this meant to be? Oh, a little bar thing. Okay, right. Sorry, I just had to check that out. Oops. Okay, who could you make out with? Who is this? Since he's topless. Oh, this is Ludo. He is the party organizer. I thought this kind of looks like a sorority house, or is it just a normal house? I've got no clue, but come and have a friendly introduction with him. He's a rebel. Maybe he's someone you could have your little makeout session with. And Blake. Oh, Blake has gone straight for the ping pong table. That jock thing is coming straight in him. Hey, what is your problem, Ashley? Don't let us beat you up. Di Sorrento. We will take you out, chick. Don't worry. Oh, looks like he appreciates us. He's got his long hair. Oops, sorry, that was Blake. Wrong person. Okay, I thought this was drink from a juice keg, but it's by a juice keg. We're not going to do that just yet, but you want to know Ludo's sign. I don't know why I call him Vudo. What is your sign, if we can ask you? And how would he feel if we described a radical idea? I think he would like that, being a rebel himself. So she's just going to tell him a joke, and like, what do we do if we just like try to make out with someone? Will that work? I'm a little bit confused about where this opportunity is supposed to go. I thought it'd be in the special thing, but it's just sitting up here. Make out with another sim. Can we just make out? Oh, you know what? Let's do a keg stand with Ludo if he's down for it, and maybe just sort of get into the mood. There's no one here. What a rubbish party. Ludo, by the way. Oh no, have they put this keg in the wrong place? Oh, that's annoying. Having a clumsy moment. Let's tell him a joke. Is there any food? Brienne is hungry. We'll chat. You know what? We're just gonna go in for the kill. Why not? Like, heat of the moment kiss. I think that's a new kiss that also came with university. We're just gonna go for it. I know we're not actually. Let's not. Let's drink first. Pour juice. Can he pour juice himself? Ooh, they are rich. You're rich, Ludo? Okay. Not that Brienne's a gold digger, but it'd be nice to feel secure. So I'm hoping perhaps once Brienne has this drink, she'll get a little bit of liquid courage and try and make out with Ludo. I'll just quickly check on Blake. He is at the back here. He is so tired. I'm so sorry, guys. I did want him to play with Ashley. Is Ashley like not coming? Because she is a level 10 jock. If she doesn't come, I will let Blake just go home because we are so hungry. I should have let them eat something at the student union, but I completely forgot. All right, Brienne, you are tired, you are hungry. Let's just go and do something stupid with Ludo. See if it works or not. I've got no freaking clue. Heat of the moment kiss. You've had one drink. I know it's not enough to make you feel juiced, but whatever. You're just gonna give it a go. He's like, what are you doing? We barely know each other. Does it work? Make out with another sim? No. That's not your first kiss. You've had a kiss before, but it's like, whatever. It's your first kiss in uni. Whoopsie. All right, Brienne's like, screw this. I'm going home. And Blake's like, yeah, how can you have a party and not even have food? Let's bounce. We're totally out of here. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. It lets me know that you're enjoying this series and want to see more. Comment below on what you enjoyed and what do you think we should do with Brienne and Blake here at university. I would love to hear your ideas and your experience if you've already played this expansion pack before. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can get more episodes of this series. So it's enough from Blake, it's enough from Brienne, and it's enough from me, Novi. Until next time, bye!